Welcome back to Business Help. In this video, we're going to be covering 10 things everybody needs to know about Excel. So, before we get started here, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn notifications on, as well as like this video. And make sure you're following us on social media. All those links are below, or all those links are going to be below. And all right, let's get started here. So, on first thing, we're going to start off by covering how we're going to add a new sheet in Excel. It's something I know it's something everybody needs to know how to do because you just don't want to use the same sheet over and over. So here's how you do it. You go down here to the bottom left-hand corner, you click on this little plus. So it's going to give you a new sheet. So now to change the name of the new sheet, you're just going to double click on that, and let's just name the sheet Sales. And then hit enter. So now you've already named your sheet and created a new sheet. All right, next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go over copying and pasting. It seems real simple with computers, but there's many things that you can use in Excel here. So we're gonna first highlight these three things, cells, and we're gonna hit the right click. We're gonna hit the copy button here. We're gonna go over to the sales tab. We're gonna click on cell A1. Let me just zoom in real quick. And we're gonna right click in A1. And now when you go to paste, there's many different options. You just do a normal paste. You paste the values, which is just going to paste everything without like formatting it. You can paste formulas. If you have formulas, you can transpose it. Just going to flip it. That's what transpose means. Formatting, I'll just paste the formatting and paste the link, and it'll just paste it as like a computer code. We're just going to do a paste the values to start. All right. So now, as you can see, it's not all formatted like it was over here in the sales sheet. So how do we fix that? So what we're going to do is we're going to use a different thing called a format painter. We're going to go ahead and highlight this. Format painter is going to be right over here. We're going to click on that button. Now we're going to go over to sales, and now we're going to click on those. So now it's format painted. So now it's going to be the same format as this first sheet was. Comes in very handy, so you don't have to keep messing with all these formulas up here and all these different fonts and stuff on the top. It's just perfect. It's all the way done for you. So now we got that out of the way. Now we're going to learn how to make a table. Making a table here, this might look like it's nice and organized and everything, but a table is so much more beneficial. You can do so many more things. You'll learn about those in my other videos that I'll be covering. And so all you're going to do is highlight this area. You're going to go up here at the top. We're going to click on the Format Table button. So I'm going to go ahead and click that. And now you can choose any of these colors. This is all based off my cell styles. I have that all set up, which I'll show you here in a second how to do. But we're going to click this one. So now it's going to say, where's this data for your table? I'm going to hit OK. All right. So now this is all in a table format. So now I can order it in different orders and different other things I can do with this. So now we covered how to do a table. What does this table do? I can make charts out of this table, charts and graphs. So how would I make one of those? I'm going to go ahead and highlight this area. I'm going to go to Insert tab here at the top. I'm going to be going over here to the recommended charts. So now there's many different options it gives me here. We're just going to start with there's the recommended charts here. Then you also if you go to all charts, you can look at all the different ones that you can use. We're just going to use the first we're going to use a clustered bar chart here. We're going to hit OK. So now it's going to bring that up here. So once we want this on a different sheet here, we're going to simply right click. We're going to be going down to the move chart options. We're going to click on that. We're going to move that object in. We can either make a new sheet or we're going to move it to a different sheet. We're just going to move it to our sales sheet. We're going to hit OK. So now it's going to move us over there. We're going to go ahead and move this to the left. We're going to go ahead and shrink it so it fits in that area. Perfect. So now how do you change the chart title? So all you do is double click in there on the chart title and highlight it. So now we're going to change this just sales. All right. And then you just click out of it or hit the enter key and you'll exit out of that area and it'll save it. So perfect. Now we got that. So after when you now made a chart, now how we're going to add color? Maybe we want to make this pop a little more. Let's add color to these up here. So there are two ways you can do it. You can go over here and select a color out of those options, or you can go to Cell Styles here. We're going to click this drop down, and now we can also select these styles out of here. We're going to use this style right there, the 40%. So that's another way you can do it. And let's just use that Format Painter button back over here. Let's go ahead and format paint these too. So now they're the same. So that's how you can easily use the Format Painter right there as well. So we're going to go on to our next thing. How do we use a formula here in Excel? Something a lot of people might know how to do, but we'll just cover it here in case you are new to Excel or you don't know how to do it here. So to create a formula, you just hit the equal sign in Excel. So I hit the equal sign. Now let's say I want to add all these up together. So you can just click on the first one, hit the plus sign, and you can do that all the way down. In there. All right, so now it summed it for us. So now, is there an easy way for us to do that here in a table? Yes, there is. Let me show you that real quick. So first off, we're just going to go and highlight this table. We're going to right click, go to this table options. We're going to click on totals row. So now it's just going to total it for us. And it's going to give us a nice totals row. That's another thing not many people know how to do here in Excel. So you can either sum it like the normal way, or you can use a formula like that, or you can just simply have it total itself. Make it easier. That way, if you add anything else, it doesn't affect it. It always stays at the bottom, and it also has this nice little differentiation right here at the bottom, already pre-done for you. It saves a lot of time that way. So now let's say I want this cell to be a lot smaller or bigger. So I can either move it to the left or move it to the right. Up here, just this little bar, now we can move it. You can do the same thing with the cell rows. You can do it to make things cells smaller or bigger. So now we got that covered. How do we go ahead and save this? There's two options. You can go over here to hit the save key in the top left corner, or you can go to this file, and there's going to be a button off the side that says save as or save. You can do that as well. Both are options, both work very well. I prefer just hitting the save button, especially if you already have the sheet named, but it's up to you which one you want to do. And the final thing we're going to be going over is how to print. So the easy thing is you can either go to this file, there's going to be a print thing that comes up on the left side of your screen, or you can just hit the Control P. It's going to save you a lot of time. Now you don't have to go deal with all these, either for save as button or save button. It's the same thing you get with a hit the menu. And we're just going to hit print. You can just print from here, hit print. I can go over all these printer settings later in another video, but this is just how you get a print, and you should be able to print pretty easily from here. And it's pretty similar to anything else. So if you like this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button. Check out our other videos. We got other tutorials. We got a beginner's tutorial and an intermediate tutorial, and then plenty of other things about Excel and a couple things about PowerPoint. So hopefully you found this video helpful, and I hope to see you watch more videos of mine. All right, thank you.